Very good morning, friends. This is your friend Prashant, and I'm back on my channel Technoprax with a new video. So basically, my channel Technoprax, I create technical videos mostly, but few of my friends have requested me to create a video on Polish National D visa, which I was able to successfully secure for my parents. So yes, I am sharing this video along with the data. Also, I'm going to add few links and documents below this video where you could go through it. So let's begin. So I am creating this video from my previous and past experiences. So it's not like 100% the things which work for me will work for you. But yes, surely this will be an add-on for you all that your rejection ratio or rejection will be less than before. I have taken in consideration a lot of points. I have asked my friends who have already got visa, refine the documents and refine the procedure that will be easy for even you and even the visa department to grant you D visa. Yes, so basically you know the difference between Shenzhen and D visa. Shenzhen is a tourist visa, anyone can come for next 3 months, so there is not too much of scrutiny into it. But yes, a D visa is a long-term visa, and to get a D visa, you should have a genuine reason. So let's see forward and some more important points. There are certain important points which you all need to consider before applying anyone's national D visa others category. So the first and foremost important point is having a national valid D visa with the invitee, and it should be a long term. So it's like if you have a visa for next 3 months, you cannot invite someone who for any 6 months. It's sure you're going to get rejection because if you own are having just 3 months of validity, how will you try to accommodate the person for next other 3 months, like remaining 3 months? So you should have a long-term validity visa, and if you have a blue card or residence permit, at least positive decision letter, or if you have the card, it will be really great. And the next thing is like I have seen many people have issue with the name on the passport. Sometimes the parent's name do not match properly or spouse name does not match properly. So yes, that's an issue. To tackle this issue, I feel you can create either you can change the document or you can create a gazetted copy and get it apostilled by MEA. So that might serve a document, alternate document to state yes that the person is genuine whom you're inviting. The third one is like relation proof of inviting. Relation proof is like if your passport has your parents' name and your spouse name, so it shows a genuine relation uh, to the person whom you are inviting. And yes, the financial part is very important. As you are inviting them, there are two perspectives of it. Either they are taking care of their financial, or you are taking care of the finance. Majority what happens is like generally the invitee takes care of the finances. Hence, he has to show some good financial records in current Polish bank, and also should have a good credit card, like at least 3-4 lakh Indian currency credit card will be great. And along with it, also, even if you are inviting and it is mentioned in the checklist that there is no what we call mandate that the applicant to whom you are inviting should have possessed too much amount. But still, I feel if you show in the savings bank account of like around 2 to 2.5 lakh, so it will state to them that even if in the journey, uh, if they need some finance assistance or something, so even they by their own also have some a good amount with them to take care. So yeah, let's elaborate about the checklist. Let's go for. So guys, this is the checklist for Polish national visa. So you have to specify your name, passport number, contact number, email address, and yes, surely the purpose should be genuine. Like if you're inviting your parents, then you can write for visiting of parents. If you have a child, then you can specify there that the invitee is visiting the grandchildren and to spend time, or if you need some medical help, like some assistance you can write over there. Be genuine, that will be the best. And then you have the documents required like passport, visa application, which you are going to fill. The checklist, the same checklist which you are seeing. The checklist might differ sometime from time to time, but it's almost the same. The most important is applicant's covering letter, where you will mention the reason to travel and the document list. And the next is the invitation letter. This is the important letter uh, to specify like when you are inviting. So you are going to take care like because if you're inviting your spouse, then you have dependent visa. That's a different national visa. This is others category visa. So for others category visa, it's for your spouse, your friends, like your brother, sister, or cousin. So you have to make sure like even if it's a long-term visa, like for 6 months or a year, uh, they want to make sure that yes, after 6 months or 1 year, the person who is coming to Poland will leave Poland surely and will not stay in Poland. So if they feel like the person is not going to leave Poland, then any intention of if they detect like the person is not going to leave Poland, yes, your visa is going to get surely rejected, and in the rejection, you will get like the intention is not clear. So, guys, this is the cover letter which I had prepared from my mother. So, it was prepared as like a few days ago. So, just revising this letter, like you have to mention the subject and but this cover letter means basically that this letter is written by the applicant who is applying for a visa to meet someone in Poland, that is the invitee. So this letter is written from one of your parent or your brother, sister or friend who wants to meet you in Poland. So here the name will be of the applicant, that is your mother, father or anyone, or their passport number. And as I am like the person is saying, like for my case it was my mother was writing it, that she wants to visit her son to meet her grandchildren and wife, and I'm specifying specifically that after visiting for a few months, like 6 months, then she will be back to original country, that is India or whatever will be her origin country. This is very important, guys. This is important because if they feel you are just going to be stay with them over there and you're not going to come back, then you will not get this others category visa. Yeah, also along with it, my mother is specifying that he's working as some designation post of any company, the name of the company, the address of the company in detail, also specifying that he has an employment contract till April 2025. Why we are writing this? Because my employment contract is for next 3 years, so it's very easy like to get a visa for them for 6 months. And in my case, I received positive blue card decision. So that was an add-on for me. But I can say you like if you have a long-term visa for next 6 months or 8 months pending with you, still you can specify yes that you have a visa till this much date. So they will get also visa till that date only, not beyond that date. And if you have to also specify like whatever documents you're attaching, the applicant is attaching, so that's passport and this invitation letter and cover letter and all those stuffs. And the most important that you are requesting to grant visa from which date till which date. This is very important to show your intention that the person will arrive at this date and will move from Poland at this date. And again to reassure, because this is the most like the basic reason where 90% of applications get rejected is that intention to stay is not clear. So again, I'm writing this. I assure you that I will be leaving Poland before the expiry of my granted visa. This small things, but that will make sure that yes, the person is going to visit, will stay for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. But yes, that guy is or that girl or anyone is going to leave Poland surely. So that, yeah, that's very important. So Yes, I have attached this cover letter to my video, so you can download and you can change accordingly according to your specified reason and use it. So next is the most important letter is the invitation letter for them. So when you're inviting them, you have to make sure that everything's perfect and you don't miss anything. So in my case, I was writing that inviting my mother, her name, and to which category of visa. I'm specifying that this is my name, passport number, this is my company and like name and address, and I am already holding a national D visa of this from this date till this date, and also possess this work permit which you have got issued by whichever state it is from the date till date, and I'm specifying also what is my salary. And in my case, I've received a blue card decision, hence I've also written that I have received the decision, and I am eligible to stay in Poland till 2026. I think this date is matching with the date of my work permit. So I'm specifying that this is my mother, her passport number is this, and I am making all arrangement of her travel because I am the sponsor of the finance I have mentioned. So I'm just specifying that her flight is that and she will live at my address. So when you are writing that she's going to live at your address, you need to have a accommodation contract like you have an agreement. And please make sure that your agreement is valid at least till date which you're specifying he or she is going to stay at your home. So please take care of that. So yeah, if your agreement is expiring, please extend it or ask your owner like whatever it is. And I'm also specifying that I'm going to cover all the expenses, medical insurance, food, and everything. So to prove it that I have so much of finance, I'm also attaching my international credit cards limit statements with a good amount. Uh, and I'm converting it into PLN. I'm specifying like yes, into PLN this much amount it is. And as they specify, just they require 20 PLN, but I have that much along with this exceeding amount also. Also, I'm attaching my Polish bank statement with a good amount, and my this is my yearly gross amount of salary. So I'm multiplying my um, monthly gross with 12 and specifying this is the total salary which I have, which will make them assured, yes, that the guy or the girl who's inviting their loved ones have too much of amount with them to take care in Poland. So along with that, you also need to specify that they have medical insurance, at least of around $50,000. So in my case, I needed her visa for 5 months. So took insurance of 180 days, and I've also mentioned the insurance dates. And yes, again, the last statement, please grant me visa to stay. And I'm also specifying again that she will return to original country. And if there are queries, then the consulate may connect you. Please specify your name and email address. If they have any query, they're going to email you over here. So this is invitation letter. I have also attached this invitation letter to my video where you can go through. So along with that invitation document for my reference purpose, I had made an Excel file to track all the documents I have or not. So this is the Excel file which I'm going to attach again. So I made some color codes in it like yes. So this is the orange one which yes. So the invitation letter basically you have to write that invitation letter like type it or write it by your own and you have to sign it with the original sign which you have and you have to send it by courier to India or the country so that it is a genuine invitation letter sent by you, just not written by them and they're submitting, which proves that yes, this is a genuine invitation letter. Along with it, you have to send your bank statements from here. You cannot just send the copies of bank statement, like you just download and send it to them and they could print it. For genuine purpose, like you have to go to bank, take some stamps on it, yes, that, and then you have to send along with the invitation letter this bank statement or bank balance statement via courier to India. So it will make them feel genuine, yes, that everything is very genuine and original. So yes, this is a reference document, and yes, I have color code with blue. This one, which like your parents have to arrange this, so it's in blue, like passport and the photo. Yes, they need photo. Uh, the photo specifications are there in the checklist. You can see, um, and the checklist which they have to print. So this is in orange, which is the inviting letter which you have to send via courier, and also your bank statement, your bank balance statement, which you have to send them. Others in this green are like you can take out a soft copy and everything, and you can send it to your parents, and they can print it by themselves. And the blue ones, they need to do it by their own. The green ones, you can send them, they could print it. And the orange one is for like you have to send them via courier. So this is a list of documents. So I'll attach it for your reference. And then comes, yeah, like your parents are going to visit the VFS, right? So they will need some assistance over there also. So ultimately, your parents have to go to VFS and file their visa. So do not hesitate. I know sometimes it's a bit challenging for parents. Our parents, like my parents, is like my mother was not too much of in confidence, and she's not too much of educated. But yes, when you prepare a thorough list of documents and you make them understand, yes, things succeed. So when you go to VFS, uh, the applicant only is allowed in the VFS. Uh, if your mother is too old, or so you can request like your cousins or friends to assist them. And if you request the gate people, they might send the guy along with you, along with the applicant. But make sure that they themselves do it, because if they say no, so they will be left helpless inside. So I just created one more document of documents submitted in Word format, which was in English and in Hindi, to make my mother understand that this is a list of documents which she has to submit over there. So I made um, a list of documents, made her understand like what document is for what purpose, and if there are few questions asked, what she has to answer. So mm, you try your best in everything. So I wish that your parents and your friends and family members whom you're inviting for National D others category visas surely get their visas. And if anything, like if you have any query, or you can just write in the comment, I'll attach all the documents for your reference. And if you need anything, I'll be very free to help. Um, so friends, if you like this video, please do share it with your others and your loved ones, so they could also get national visa, and it will be really great for them. And if you have any queries, please do comment on the video, so I'll answer on it. And please subscribe to my channel if you like the video, so that I could get some motivation. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.